Hello and welcome back to All About Community. Again, my name is Robert L. Harris. I am your host, and my guest is Judge Brenda Harbin Forte, Alameda County Superior Court Judge, retired. And Brenda is the head of the efforts to recall Mayor Shane Thau. We were about to talk about the budget crisis in Oakland, and I understand from reading the paper that there is a real budget crisis. Do you have any comments on that?
You know,
And who is likely to be hit by that
yeah, yeah.
deficit?
It's another reflection of poor leadership, and not just on the part of the mayor, but everybody on that
Mhm.
city council there.
So the council doesn't get a pass.
Oh, absolutely not. You have people like Carol Fife, people like Nikki Fortunato Boss, and others out there.
And
Who,
she's running for board of supervisors.
and that's what.
So she's going to get elevated.
Isn't that amazing that you have come I mean, that you're there in Oakland, you're not doing your job on the city council, and then you
So
want
you get a promotion.
you want a promotion, and the things that have been done, and the simplicity of everybody, all of them on the city council, and under this mayor's leadership has just led to, again, we're looking at, I think they're talking, the numbers are like an operating deficit of $145 million or something.
I think it's closer to 200
200
million.
and something. Okay. And so, and the way that the decisions that were made, and they were just spending money and not understand, didn't seem to have a clue that at some point they'll say, you have to pay the piper. You can't just keep spending money and say, well, I must have some money because I still have checks in my checkbook. It's kind of no,
So they never understood that in order for you to spend money, you got to have money coming
you gotta
in.
have the money
That's
coming
the
in.
yeah,
And the
elementary.
decisions that are being made, your revenue has
Right.
decreased and expenses have increased. And business tax and things like that. And then you
Right.
got businesses closing.
Believe it, yeah.
I mean, it's almost the perfect storm in the negative sense. I hate to use perfect in terms of what's going on, but all of these things have combined, and Oakland's almost on the verge of bankruptcy, and it really breaks my heart that my city is in this position because of the failed leadership on the part of the mayor and city council members. I just, look at Hagenberger Road. When Larry Reed was on the council, 'cause that was his legacy,
Yeah.
his
That
legacy.
legacy went just like that. Boom, boom, boom,
Absolutely.
boom.
Boom.
Can you believe
And
In and
Treva
Out Burger is no
yes,
longer in
no longer
Oakland?
there. And Treva Reed, who was my district representative
Mine
and stuff.
too.
Yes, indeed, our district representative. I don't know what she's been doing, but certainly not enough. And people go out for photo ops and everything. Why aren't you talking to people about what you can do? Why aren't we coming up with some plans to make life better for people? Those people who are looking at these businesses have lost their jobs. So now they need help. Some of them are going to lose their housing.
Mhm.
And we just can't sustain this.
Can you tell me what is the plan for public safety here in the city of Oakland?
Well,
I mean,
some people are already calling for cuts in police department budget and everything, and the police department budget has already taken some significant hits already over the years. And look at crime again. Crime's going up no matter what the mayor gaslights people and says crime is not going down. Uh,
the mayor's very good at telling people, don't worry, you ain't got no problem. Then people walk out, get hit over the head.
Exactly, exactly. And one thing that she has done is that the police department used to be able to publish weekly crime stats, make them public.
Right.
They can't do that anymore,
Why? The mayor doesn't like it?
right?
You
You
know.
know. So it's kind of like, well, what are you talking about? It's like, what happened to those? We
Well,
can't,
what is
we
city
can't
council
publish them
doing? Should
anymore.
they just sit there and let the mayor run over them?
I kind of wonder. It's almost,
If I was on the city council, I'd be on every street corner saying that this mayor is, I
yes,
use softer language.
yes,
I said,
yes, yes.
this mayor is not equipped to do the job.
Yes, yes, and I think at some point they are going to see the light and just start distancing themselves from her. She's going to be recalled. This recall is going to be on the November ballot, and people are going to come out and they are going to vote to recall her. And
For good reason. For good reason.
for very good reasons, for exceptional reasons. And it is what the recall process is for. It is for the public, the voters, to express their dissatisfaction with elected officials. It's an unusual process and it should be used sparingly. I'm not one who goes around thinking, okay, well, we lost an election, so therefore let's try to recall people. I would never be involved in this kind of process, except for two reasons. One, it was necessary, and also because I think this is going to happen. It's going to happen. It's the right thing to
You
do.
you've heard it from the judge. It is going to happen. And when the judge tell you it's going to happen, guess what? It's going to happen.
It'll happen.
Don't
It will
touch that
happen.
remote. We will be right back with All About Community. Again, my name is Robert L. Harris. I am your host, and my guest is Judge Brenda Harbin Forte, Alameda County Superior Court Judge retired. We'll be right back.